the Gold driver. Let's give it a whirl. Boom, that is crushed. It's got a cut face design, super lightweight head, large sweet spot, a 460cc sized head, low centre of gravity, and speed channels. It's impressive. Looks unbelievably unique. Check this out. This is a driver that has a gold face, a gold bottom, and it looks pretty impressive. I mean, it's got kind of all the attributes to a driver that would be hundreds of pounds. Right, that was absolutely munched. First couple of shots were bad. I couldn't quite get the timing, but after a few more shots, that impressed me. Impressed me more than I expected. Right, so, gents, I'm gonna show you this driver. Yeah, I'd be surprised if you knew anything about it or ever seen it before. I'm gonna give you some spiel and see if you can maybe guess how much it's costs. So this is quite an unusual looking driver. What's the first thing that you kind of notice that's unusual?
The gold.
It's quite out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something you'd want to use in the bag, or is that a bit too flash?
No, not really, no. I think Strix have brought something like this out a few years ago with like a more conventional headed driver.
So, it features cup face design, super lightweight head, large sweet spot, which is 460cc, low centre of gravity, and it includes speed channels. It's Mazel, the brand, titanium. Any ideas on prices? If you were to guess how much that would cost?
800 quid.
£800.
It's sort of almost impossible with something that you've never heard of before. It could be, you know.
Is it real gold?
It's not real gold.
350.
Okay.
It's hard to tell, isn't it?
Is that a driver that you think, well, actually, it looks quite nice, it looks quite flash. Maybe I could give it a whirl.
Looks the part, yeah.
It looks the
Looks
part.
good.
So this is where I stand with it. I was exactly like you. I saw it online, I saw the gold, and I was like, that's got to be £800. I saw, okay, on the course, I'm going to do a test with my current driver, the Cobra, versus the gold Amazon driver. I'm going to hit 4 with each down this first hole here at the Marriott Worsley Park. I've got the Garmin G80 down for ball speed, but really this test is going to be on distance. So I've marked 4 of the golf balls up with a G, which is for your gold driver, and the other 4 are just blanked for the Cobra. I think to make this from that sunshine, that is one shiny face. That really is. So a couple of things. Boom, that is crushed. Just a little bit down the left side, but not bad. 161 miles per hour ball speed. That is exactly where I like to be with the driver. Right, Cobra up next. Definitely sounded better, but actually looks like it's a bit more offline. 163 ball speed. It hits the gold on ball speed. It's a good drive. That might be a lost ball there for the Cobra. 163 ball speed. There's a difference in ball speed, but that shot was more offline. That is absolutely perfect. 162 for the gold driver. Tell you what, that last drive with the gold one is probably maybe one of the best drives I've hit all year. It was absolutely crushed. But I'll tell you what, consistency of ball speed has been great. 162. Right, last one for the Cobra. with my current driver, the driver that costs £350, that's been spec'd out, ready for me. And that is not a great finishing shot. That might have found its way into the trees. Right, let's get down there. Again, fastest ball speed. Let's get down there and see what the results look like. This could be interesting. Okay, so we got down to the fairway and I've had a check. The results are crazy. Gold one, smack bang in the middle of the fairway. Great drive. Level with a gold one just in the rough. 2 very good hits for this hole. Now they are level with 2 of the Cobras here on the left-hand side, not in the fairway, and 1 more gold. So this kind of bunch of, let's say 5 of the 8 shots are pretty level. 1 Cobra ball is gone, went in the trees, lost. I'll take kind of responsibility for that. So that means there's 2 balls down here that are crushed. One of them has to be a gold, one of them has to be a Cobra. So the first ball we get into, so effectively this is the shorter, that is the G, that is the gold. The £90, $100 driver off Amazon is only 2.5 yards behind the Cobra ball. That's just a blank ball, there's nothing on that one. Crazy. There's not a lot in that at all, which is baffling considering the price differences. Let's have a bit of a recap of that. And by the way, those 2 tee shots were only this far away from the hole. They must have been 300 yard plus drives for both of them, which is impressive. Okay, so first thing first, I'm not for 1 minute saying go out and buy this driver, but God did it perform. You know, I smashed it and it stacks up against my driver and it's done really well. If you are a new golfer and you don't know the big brands, you don't know your TaylorMade, your Callaways, and you don't know how much golf is going to cost, this isn't a bad entry level. All the thing you might know about golf is Tiger Woods. Well then, to go into a golf shop, which many of us, I recommend people do, but to go into a golf shop it can be quite confusing, it can be quite complicated. It's almost like me going into a camera shop. I know nothing about cameras, I just want to be guided to what's the best information, that's why I often buy online. It's a good drive, I didn't think I'd say that 1 minute. I thought it was going to be a load of rubbish. I thought it was going to go everywhere and it was going to be super inconsistent and cheap, but it's good.